2nd and 11. McNair with time over the middle and locks in to Aaron Kinney, number 88.
You said it right when he locked in, but such confidence in controlling the football. When the quarterback really has good control of the football, he takes what we perceive as chances and throwing it in tight situations. Steve McNair knew he could stick it right to the belly of Aaron Kinney, and even though there's 2 defenders there, he got it in.
You saw the turnaround in fortune as far as total yards goes. 3rd and 6. McNair throws, and that's complete. Inside the 15 to the 11 is Justin McCarron's, and it's a 1st down.
Well, that's just too tough. You got McCarron's against Roman Pfeiffer. That is a talented wide receiver. And Steve McNair, he knows all the way. I got a linebacker covering my wide receiver, and Justin McCarron's, look at it. Nice fake inside. Roman Pfeiffer looks. He stops, breaks out. Wide open, good throw.
George and Kinney in the backfield. From the 11, Eddie George to about the 5.
Greg, as you watch this game, you watch this drive, a lot of people around the country, they haven't seen the Tennessee Titans a lot. The best way to describe them is they're like their coach. They're just tough. The quarterback is tough. And I'm saying it in respect because it's said too often about a lot of players. The running back is tough, so it just permeates through the general manager, he's tough. So everybody, they got a way about them, and they come out and play no matter what the situations are.
Just outside the 6-yard line, 2nd and 5. We get another marker, and this is picked off, but this won't count. Teddy Bruschi made the interception, but we had a illegal motion, a false start, that shut that play down.
Prior to the snap, false start, 71, offense, 5-yard penalty, remains 2nd down.
You know, the official had a little trouble getting that flag out of his pocket.
Well, it was a good penalty that time. I don't know if Steve McNair would have thrown that pass. I think he knew there was a false start. But it takes away Teddy Bruschi's interception.
So it backs them up to about the 12-yard line now. It's 2nd and 10. Looking on from behind McNair and Eddie George. George gets the handoff to about the 10. Mike Vrabel there to meet him.
You know, that play, Greg, just illustrates what you said early in the game. They're going to be patient. Just keep doing what we do, trying to sneak a running play in there in an obvious passing situation, and just don't get, like you said, don't get impatient. Don't throw it every single down where the blitzing and all the different looks by the Patriots might catch you off guard and create a turnover.
4 wide receivers now on 3rd and 10. McNair throws, and that's complete. Inside the 5, Derek Mason looking for the end zone. No touchdown signal as yet. It is now a touchdown.
I never saw the signal. I'm looking down in the field. I thought maybe Derek Mason stepped out of bounds, but it's the blitz. Terrific pickup by the Tennessee Titans. Derek Mason absolutely goes over the pylon. It's a touchdown. There's the same move again. Fake inside. Asante Samuels cannot make the tackle.
And he goes up and over Tyrone Poole. But you're right, Phil. I still haven't seen an upraised arm for a touchdown.
That is about the 5th time they've thrown an exact same route to about 4 different receivers.
Gary Anderson's extra point is up and through. And with 4:14 to play in the 3rd quarter, the Tennessee Titans pull even. We're tied at 14.
the 7-passenger, electronic 4-wheel drive Acura MDX. Power and safety, living in perfect harmony.
I know a little something about making good moves. Make your move. Talk to your doctor about Viagra today.
To learn more, race over to Viagra.com.
Now on DVD, the chief of police becomes the chief suspect. They set me up.
You got something you want to tell me?
That's the guy. Where is the money?
Denzel Washington. Out of Time on DVD today.
Low-carb diet, huh?
We were on this low-carb diet together.
You're the cheater. I saw you at Subway ordering my sandwich.
It's okay. It's a new Atkins carb-controlled wrap.
Introducing the new Atkins-friendly chicken bacon ranch and turkey and bacon melt wraps. 2 great new tastes from Subway with under 11 net carbs.
You ate the kids' art project.
Subway, good, so you don't always have to be.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Southwest Airlines. Friendly, nonstop service all across the country. Southwest Airlines, a symbol of freedom. Subway, good so you don't always have to be. Subway, eat fresh. And by Viagra. Ask your doctor if Viagra is right for you.
Well, we're going to do a mea culpa here because the side judge, John Perry, is standing over there, and he did indicate...
Oops. Here he comes. Watch him.
Touchdown.
Like I said, he signaled touchdown, Greg.
I couldn't see him through the sheet of ice.
Really terrific game planning by the Tennessee Titans.
Hendrick's kick. From the 19-yard line, it's Patrick pass. Pass coming this way. 30. 35. And knocked out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. 18-yard return. Steve McNair, touchdown pass. Finds him and back even with New England.
It's true. My husband was brought up by wolves. But, you know, in most ways, he's pretty normal. We likes kicking back and watching a movie with us. Sweetie's on the DVD. And, you know, he loves to be outdoors, so we bought a Honda Pilot. And we take it camping almost every weekend. You know, it helps him to reconnect.
The Pilot, built by Honda.
New plant location?
San Diego.
San Diego.
The ocean.
The sun.
The people.
A problem.
Problem?
Prices.
Big problem. Solution?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. Good paper.
Best paper. Pittsburgh paper.
Perfect. Pursue the potential Pittsburgh property pronto. Let's eat.
Nextel walkie-talkies get it done.
Stop. It's okay. It's even fine. No?
AOL 9.0 optimized with top speed technology makes web pages load up to 5 times faster than before.
Mommy's home. Such a good boy.
Life needs quick thinking.
Access NFL.com for live scores and stats. And after the games, AOL members get exclusive NFL.com features only on AOL.
He witnessed a murder, but finding out the truth won't be easy.
His mental age is about 7 or 8.
All new CSI Miami, CBS Monday.
You know, you can log on to SuperBowl.com and see what the experts have to say about Joe Gibbs' return to the NFL. And get complete playoff coverage at SuperBowl.com or at Super Bowl on AOL. Brady and the Patriots. Brady pulls it down, throws this way, and throws it out of bounds. It'll be 2nd and 10. Back to the touchdown.
Yeah, let's go back and look at it. I've shown you this route a few times, and you want to know why it's working. The Patriots are faking a blitz. They back out, but when they think that the offense knows they're going to blitz, they're going to throw those quick look-in passes. Well, they're faking the look-in passes and then breaking back outside, and that's why they're open. And Jeff Fisher was right. He says, our game plan, we've got it nailed. It's looked really good the whole game so far.
Well, Tennessee really taking care of the football, too. Straight ahead. Brady gives to David Givens. Out to the 43-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 4.
Greg, you're talking about taking care of the football. We were up here in the snowball game 2 years ago, and there were no turnovers. You got playoff teams. They both have a hardened group of veterans on each side. The quarterbacks execute game plans very well. They just know how to do it without making a lot of mistakes.
Brady now looking at a 3rd and 4. And instead, it's a direct snap to number 33, Kevin Falk. Falk, first down, yardage around the right side, across midfield into the 49 of the Tennessee Titans.
Well, I tell you, just keep giving them different looks, and that's what you do. When you can't overpower your opponent, if you can't outrun him, you got to disguise and get him off balance to give your players a little bit of a chance to make it work. And Tom Brady, hey, when your career's over, Hollywood is not calling. It is not calling, but pretty good fake by him. Have a little fun when you can.
This is Antoine Smith to about the 46. And we are under 3 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter.
Hey, big first down there by the Patriots. Gets them some momentum back on their side. Slow down Tennessee. Just change the game around. We talked about Jeff Fisher. We got to answer. Well, Bill Belichick's over there. Hey, guys, come on. Let's answer. Let's answer against the Tennessee Titans. Make them keep fighting from behind.
Yeah, we get a timeout as number 65, Damian Woody, is slow. Or we didn't get a timeout. We actually had a stoppage of the clock, and now we're setting the play clock again.
Well, see, you were hoping it's a timeout so you could run back there and get in front of that heater again. But I turned it off.
Falcon centers now go out as wide receivers.
Running formation, they split the 5 wide receiver look.
Quick pass out to the side. And it gets almost nothing to Daniel Graham, and there's a loose ball. Tennessee says it has it. And they do. Daniel Graham with the catch, fumbled it. Carlos Hall came up with the football.
What you do to short passes, the defense, when it's a short pass, everybody converges to the football. And when you get a lot of defensive players converging, somebody hits the ball that comes loose. Recovery by the Tennessee Titans.
All right, here we go. On 3. 1.
The CRV from Honda. For the way you really live. Or want to.
Okay, plan B.
Get ready to amaze your appetite. Taco Bell's new 99-cent cheesy bean and rice burrito. A full half-pound loaded with 3 cheeses, seasoned rice, and fiesta salsa. Now 99 cents is tasty and filling when you think outside the bun.
From the producer of The Fast and the Furious, Triple X, and SWAT.
Just like you figured, I'm Whitman. Messing with my good nature.
You're in my way.
Torque, rated PG-13, starts Friday, January 16th.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by the CRV from Honda, built for the way you really live. And by Coors Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL and Super Bowl 38.
Monday on an all-new Late Show, Dave welcomes Everybody Loves Raymond star Patricia Heaton, plus actress Kate Bosworth. Dave's all-new Monday here on CBS. From the Tennessee sideline, we're told Derek Mason suffered a bruised leg on that touchdown he scored. He will probably return to the lineup, but now Tyrone Calico has replaced him for the moment, the rookie wide receiver. McNair spreads the field. Quick pass. It's going to go nowhere. Frank Wycheck all the way back to the 37-yard line.
And Frank Wycheck was going to throw a pass, but Willie McGinnis, an outside linebacker who can also play defensive end, diagnoses it real quick. It's a backward pass by Steve McNair. Willie McGinnis goes flying out there. Fred Miller had no chance to block him. Oh, he just saw it all the way. Good reaction, good athletic ability, and it really puts the Titans in a hole.
Loss of 10 on the play. It's now 2nd and 20. And they'll give it to Chris Brown trying the left side, and that doesn't get much.
What a turn of events. You know, I always laugh because so many things one team tells us, the other team says the exact same thing to us and counters it. And Bill Belichick says, look, Jeff Fisher, this, and that, and I know somewhere in the game he's going to take a chance to try to make something happen for his football team. There was a chance they were trying, and the Patriots were ready for it.
Derek Mason is back on the field on 3rd and 19. McNair throws and underthrows his receiver on the far side of the field. That's Mason. And that'll bring Craig Hentrick, the punter, on.
What a series by the Patriots defense. If you want to be an outstanding team in the National Football League, if you want to have success in the playoffs, your defense is going to have to bail you out. And right there, that series, the New England Patriots defense came up big.
Winner here tonight plays in the AFC Championship game next Sunday. We have a ways to go. Troy Brown is deep. Oh, nice kick by Hentrick.
Beautiful.
Brown going to let it bounce, and it's going to take a Titan roll to the 5-yard line. Craig Hentrick, a 56-yard punt at just the right time as far as Titans fans are concerned.
Now come back soon?
As soon as I can.
I'll use my miles card. I'll use my miles card. I'm back.
With most miles programs, it takes a long time to earn a free flight.
All these years.
Oh!
And you never got a Capital One card?
Capital One introduces no-hassle rewards. Free flights start at 9,000 miles with no blackout dates.
What's in your wallet?
Don't ask.
Chaos theory. Out of chaos, patterns emerge. One little thing can solve an incredibly complex problem.
Want to come upstairs and have sex? I'm kidding.
She doesn't fit into his plans.
I assess risk for a living, so I try to avoid danger. I'm not being neurotic.
She doesn't play by his rules.
Throw pillows, go in this cabinet here.
But she's exactly
What are you doing?
I'm liberating you.
what he needs. Ben Stiller, Jennifer Aniston. Along Came Polly. Rated PG-13. Starts January 16th.
Collecting data is only the first step toward wisdom. But sharing data is the first step toward community.
CBS Thursday on TV's most watched show, CSI. A victim is a dead ringer for one of CSI's own.
If I didn't know better, I'd think that was you on that table.
It's a chilling crime that will haunt Gil Grissom like no other case before.
No one enters this house except CSI.
Don't tell me you never went home.
A powerful new CSI Thursday.
Playoff excitement continues tomorrow. Co-MVP Peyton Manning leads the Colts into Arrowhead for a showdown with Priest Holmes and the Chiefs. The action begins with Jim Dan Dion and Boomer on the NFL Today. Marcus catches up with Chiefs superback Priest Holmes. Bonnie Bernstein corrals the Colts' Peyton Manning and his talented receivers. Leslie has the story of the slow start and strong finish of Donovan McNabb and the Eagles. That's tomorrow as you see Antoine Smith bullying his way across the 20-yard line to about the 22 or the 23, a 17-yard pickup. And that is likely the final play of this third quarter. Antoine Smith limping off the field on the far side. And appears to be in a little pain. He'll have some time to work on it. That's the end of our third quarter. There's our score. The Titans 14, the Patriots 14. Back to Gillette Stadium after this message and a word from your local station. You're watching the NFL on CBS.
A young lawyer goes missing. Now he'll leave a trail of clues and hide a secret you won't believe.
Am I the only one that finds this strange?
A new Without a Trace, Thursday.
She's all new with Everybody Loves Raymond star Patricia Heaton, Monday.
A feast for your eyes, your soul, and your right foot. Presenting the 245 horsepower V6 Nissan Altima.
Gonna take you for a ride on a hot Texas night. Get ready. Loving your Ford keeps you coming back for more. So steady. Ford and Texas. Ford and Texas. Go hand in hand. Look again, my friend. You won't need all the rest. Ford is the best in Texas. Ford is the best in Texas.
With XM satellite radio,
Find hotel.
Bluetooth wireless technology,
Dial.
and voice-activated navigation,
Do you need directions?
No thanks. I got 'em.
you are not alone. Introducing the all-new 270 horsepower Acura TL.
You're watching KHOU Channel 11, home of Super Bowl 38.
Along with Phil Simms and Armin Katayan, Greg Gumbel back at Gillette Stadium. Antoine Smith injuring his left ankle on this carry and limped to the sideline where he is trying to work it out. And what a huge carry that was as far as field position goes.
Oh man, it was really important. Gets them out from their own goal line, gets them out to a part of the field where they now can open up and call any play in their playbook.
Line of scrimmage now, the 22. Kevin Falk is in the backfield with Brady. This is Brown in motion. Brady throws this side, overthrows, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Boy, Tennessee, after that initial first series or two where they had trouble covering the New England wide receivers in certain situations, have made tremendous adjustments. And the biggest one is they're just sitting back more and they're watching the quarterback. And when Tom Brady looks at a receiver, they converge to him.
Brady over the middle. That's complete to Falk. Falk at about the 27-yard line. Keith Bullock coming up from behind to make the tackle.
Yeah, and you know, the New England not afraid to take a chance. Going with the 4 wide receiver look, kind of a hurry-up offense, trying to change the tempo. Their offense is not clicking the way they want. Tennessee's kind of got their number, so if you don't like the way it's going, change it.
I'll move, relax.
Now on 3rd and 4, quick pass to the outside, and that is complete and out of bounds, and enough, it appears, for a first down. Let's see where the ball is spotted. David Givens with the catch. It is enough to move the chains.
Right in front of Andre Dyson, and he kind of clapped his hands like, dang, thought maybe I could get there and get it. But Tom Brady has a sneaky strong arm, and he is a terrific short ball thrower to the sidelines.
So now the Patriots moving out to their own 33, and once again Brady from the shotgun with time throws it way beyond everybody on the far side of the field, beyond Branch.
Yeah, I hope it's, well, what's it say, Greg? It's really cold. I don't think it's that cold.
I'm afraid to read it.
But really, it's been it's not bad. I know it's cold, but the wind is not near what they thought it was going to be. So it's made it good for the fans, and it's really made it good for the football players.
Hey, I want to tip our hat to our crew out here in these elements and doing their usual terrific job. They have our respect and admiration. 2nd and 10. Brady throwing far side, complete and hit right away by Samari Roll as David Givens.
You know, the New England Patriots throw so many passes to the outside, just like the one we saw to David Givens. As we were talking over the last few days, I said one of these corners has got to take a chance and know they're going to try this and get up there and make a break and try to intercept it. That time, Samari Roll was close.
Another big 3rd down play. Crossing over the middle. Deion Branch has the first down at the 45-yard line.
Tom Brady hanging in there. What they hope to do is what's going on. Change the tempo of the game. Another short throw over the middle. Very accurate. Tough catch.
Phil, you mentioned the Snow Bowl earlier. We were here for that against the Raiders. You remember things weren't happening very well for New England offensively. They came out in the second half and threw the ball all over the field despite the conditions. This running play by Kevin Falk takes it up near midfield.
And this is a little different, Greg, than sometimes when New England does try to hurry up. They go 5 wide receivers. Of course, when you do that, you know you have to throw it because Tom Brady is no running threat. But this game, they're making Tennessee think. They're keeping it back in the backfield so it could be run or pass.
On 2nd and 5, Brady drifting this way and is going to run it across midfield, out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and enough for a first down.
Well, we talk about Tom Brady. He's no threat to run, and he comes up with another big run and gets a first down. It was a screen pass to the middle. Watch Kevin Falk. Robert Smith sees it, knocks him down. Tom Brady has nothing. He knows it, so he runs for the first down.
Tom Brady, the non-runner, has rushed twice for first downs tonight.
And, you know, he looks terrific doing it. But, you know, we laugh. But how big have both of his runs? The first one led to a touchdown. That was a big run for a first down.
He pump fakes and now throws and overthrows a wide open Deion Branch. And we have a Titan down in midfield at about the 35-yard line. That's Ryan Long, the rookie out of Washington State and Tennessee's 4th-round draft pick. Well, we'll take a timeout as they look at Ryan Long. 11:52 to play in the 4th.
Romeo.
Juliet.
I love you.
Ditto.
Die.
Oh. Marry him.
Never.
No. You.
Better now. No.
Kids. Nextel walkie-talkies get it done.
Planning on taking better care of yourself this year? Well, Wendy's 99-cent super value menu can help.
I'd like a plain baked potato, a small chili, and a side salad with fat-free French, please.
Together, they have just 5 grams of fat. So you go, girl.
A change might be all you need to stay in a game. If what you're doing now isn't working, do what I did. Talk to your doctor about Levitra.
Ask your doctor if a free sample is right for you. Levitra. Stay in the game.
Cliff?
Yeah.
I have a letter from the CEO at Sanders. Let me read some of it.
1,200 separate shipments, national rollout. Everything arrived on time. I was asking for a miracle, and you delivered. Thank you.
Shipping you can count on. Small miracles included.
Everyone, my office.
You too, Sam.
UPS. What can Brown do for you?
From 2.5 Men, here's Charlie Sheen and John Cryer.
Join us for the People's Choice Awards, and don't forget to vote for your favorite shows online. 2.5 Men.
The People's Choice Awards, live CBS Sunday.
2.5 Men. 2.5 Men.
Ryan Long in some obvious pain, but was able to walk off the field under his own power, and that's a good sign. 2nd and 10. New England at the Titans 45.
Remember where this drive started from.
Started at their own 5-yard line. Brady calling signal. Fakes the quick pass and gives it up the middle to Kevin Falk, and Falk to about the 40.
You know, still going with the hurry-up offense as you watch the New England Patriots. Tom Brady looking to the sideline, trying to get the play from Charlie Weiss and relay it to the players. And one of the reasons why they continue to do this, so the Tennessee Titans won't substitute players. Keep the same 11 guys on the field.
This is a 3rd and 5. Brady pulls it down, is going to take off and run, and slides down at the 39-yard line, and that will be short of a first down. Albert Haynesworth, the big defensive tackle in his 2nd season.
Well, I tell you one thing, when you talk about the Tennessee Titans, they are very good on the defensive line. Albert Haynesworth, like you said, 2nd year, he's big and extremely athletic.
4th and 4, and Ken Walter in to kick. Derek Mason is deep for Tennessee. End over end. They're going to let it bounce, and it takes a Tennessee bounce from about the 5 to about the 8. All in all, the Patriots will take it. 10:28 to play, 4th quarter. We'll be back.
Remember that first Volkswagen we put out? It was small, but it shook things up. Changed the way people thought about cars. Well, here we are now, 55 years later, building a state-of-the-art luxury car we call the Phaeton. And just like our first car, this one's filled with new thinking. Like a 4-zone climate control system that gives passengers the ability to create their very own microclimates. Or an adjustable air suspension system that lets you choose between 4 different performance settings. And because we think a car like this should come with all-wheel drive standard, it comes with all-wheel drive standard. Yep, after all these years, we're shaking things up again. Maybe we should do this kind of thing more often. The Phaeton, a new kind of luxury car from Volkswagen.
Can't taste my beer. I can't taste my beer. I can't taste my beer.
I can't taste my beer!
I can't taste my beer.
I can't taste my beer! I can't taste my beer!
Next time, try the light beer that actually tastes like beer. Great tasting, less filling, Miller Lite. Good call.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Volkswagen. On the road of life, there are passengers and there are drivers. Staples, that was easy. And by Miller, there's good enough and there's better than it has to be. Miller, good call.
Hey, Sunday on CBS, Detective Lily Rush takes on a bizarre murder that's full of twists and turns. See why Cold Case is TV's most watched new drama. Don't miss an all-new episode Sunday at 8, 7 Central on CBS. McNair from his own 7-yard line. Eddie George. And George continues on his feet. Jeff Fisher was talking about what would be important from Eddie George would be the violent yards, and that's the yards after contact.
Yeah, that's a good description of it. Violent yards. Mike Vrabel, so strong on the outside, stops it from being a long gain. But this, for the New England defense, this could be the football game. Stop them on 3 and out, and you give the football back to your offense almost in scoring range before they even run a play.
George again. To about the 12 or 13 yard line.
And boy, you said it right, Greg. It's violent yards. It's tough. Ted Washington, 92, in the middle of your screen, just holds his guy up, gets off the block of Justin Hardwig, and gets around the legs of Eddie George. 6'5", 375 pounds, and still able to move around like that.
Chris Brown into the backfield, 3rd and 5. And he's going to give it to Brown. And Brown across the 15 and out to about the 18-yard line, and appears to be enough for a first down.
Chris Brown, the first down maker. Well, it doesn't rhyme. I was trying to make a little rhythm there, you know, but it didn't work.
Robert Frost is rolling in his grave.
But what 3 calls by Mike Heimerdinger and this Tennessee offense to execute it and get a very big first down.
And we need to reset the play clock here. That's what Bill Carollo points out.
But 2 tough runs by Eddie George, and then the draw play to Chris Brown, and he is just strong enough to get 1 extra yard to get first down.
George and Holcomb in the backfield. New England crowd making some noise as we come up on 8 minutes to play. George gets the call and makes the 20-yard line and no more.
Now they're showing that patience, Greg, that you talked about, that you said, Jeff Fisher, that's what they want to do. And it takes a lot of courage, I think. When you're backed up like that, it's 3rd down. You know you need a first down in the worst way, but you stick with the game plan. You know that draw play is something you think will work, and you run it, and it works for you. And your convictions, they come true.
Armin Katayan told us earlier, Eddie George playing with that left shoulder in a harness. Dislocated a week ago. McNair stepping up and falls. Back at the 17-yard line, Willie McGinnis gets credit for the stop, a loss of 3, and it'll be 3rd and 11.
Yeah, there is nobody open down the field. Steve McNair securing the football. Willie McGinnis, is he in pass coverage? Nice job of getting around Fred Miller, and Steve McNair just trips over his own guy. But Willie McGinnis hustling gets the sack.
Titans with wide receivers all over the place, and this play clock winding down. McNair is going to have to use a timeout. Titans use their first timeout here in the second half to stop the clock with 6:53 to play in the 4th. We'll be back.
So just when I'm thinking, isn't there a car out there I could get excited about? Wham! There's this car with all this stuff. Then as I'm thinking, now here's a car I could see myself in. Wham! There's this other car with all this stuff. 2 cars, the same, yet different. Kind of like those twins I met in Chicago.
The all-new Mazda 3 and Mazda 3 5-door. Rethink what's possible.
The difference in carbs between Miller Lite and Coors Light is only 1.8 grams. You can burn 1.8 grams surfing. Channel surfing. So put down the remote and pick up a Rocky Mountain Cold Coors Light.
We're leaving, Mr. Larson. Thank you for hosting our career day field trip.
Oh, it's great having you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I've got something for each of you to take along.
Ooh.
Here you go. There's a lot of good stuff in there.
Oh.
Put your hands out. Where's my big man?
Okay. Mr. Larson, they're 4th graders, not file cabinets.
Staples has easier ways to get organized, with products to help you file and store it all. Staples. That was easy.
The difference in carbs between Miller Lite and Coors Light is as little as 1.8 grams. The difference in taste is as big as the Rockies. Drink Rocky Mountain Cold Coors Light.
When a former George W. Bush insider says, at cabinet meetings, the president acted like a blind man talking to the deaf, that's a story for 60 Minutes, Sunday.
Thursday, a victim is a dead ringer for one of CSI's own in a case that will haunt Gil Grissom.
Don't tell me you never went home.
A powerful new CSI Thursday.
The D is backwards, but we get the idea. 3rd and 11. And a big moment in this ball game. McNair still with the ball, throws, incomplete, intended for Calico.
Steve McNair on the play action fake, and the New England Patriots had a corner blitz on, and he goes right into it, and it doesn't give him time. Tyrone Poole coming on the blitz, sees Steve McNair. He doesn't have time to wait for the receiver down the field. Throws before he's ready, and it's off target.
Craig Hendricks' last punt was good for 56 yards. Let's see what he gets off here. Troy Brown at midfield. Inside the 40. Great field position for the New England offense. A 32-yard punt, a 10-yard return, and Tom Brady will start from inside the Tennessee 40-yard line. 6:40 to play. 4th quarter. Tie game.
It's true that you can be anything you want, but it is far easier when your ambition is complemented by the ambition of others.
Let's face it, if you're still getting up to change the channel, it's time to update.
Walmart has everything that you need. They've got all kinds of electronics, no diggity.
The home entertainment department at Walmart is huge.
Sony, Panasonic, RCA, Philips, low prices, that's why we come here. Have you seen the little bouncy ball? They're rolling back prices here. Yeah, you can come over to my house and watch movies, but I'm heading to Brooks.
My system is the bomb. If I just find him in my house, and I might ask a few questions. What movie is this?
What are you doing in my house?
Shop at Walmart.com, too. Instead of keeping up with the Joneses, people are trying to keep up with you.
This is game time, my team is all hype. Offense is fast, defense is tight. The other team was nice but has no height. I throw my skates on and we could go all night. Score the game point, I'm the #1 ace. Drop my game face, meet up at our favorite place. I get that quarter pounder with cheeseburger for real. The double fills, a baller up after showing my skills. The beef, the cheese, the pickles, the bun. After that I think it's time for another run. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
It is not the strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the one most responsive to change.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by IBM, official information technology partner of the NFL, and by Michelob Ultra. Lose the carbs, not the taste.
Well, while we have a moment, the executive producer of CBS Sports, Tony Petitti, lost his dad, John, earlier this week, passed away, and all of us here at CBS Sports extend our sincere best wishes to Tony and his family, and we want him to know that we are thinking of them in this time. 6:40 to play. Antoine Smith is back on the field for New England, and he gets the handoff, and he finds a little running room to the 35-yard line. First time all night a team starts in their opponent's half of the field.
Well, Greg, all night we've been talking about the Tennessee Titans having patience. I thought for sure New England would come out and run a play action pass and try to get it deep down the field and maybe get some quick points, but nope. They're going to continue to do what they're doing. Play the percentages, fake pass, run it up in there and get 5 yards.
There you see, as Kevin Falk comes onto the field, and Falk gets the handoff. Cut down at the 33. Bullock and Sermon with the tackle.
You know, of course, this is hard to do, too, for New England. To keep running the football, watch Keith Bullock, number 53. You're only going against the best run defense in the National Football League. And Keith Bullock from the backside sees the play, very athletic, gets around blockers and makes tackles.
Back in October, the victory by New England over Tennessee began the 12-game winning streak for the Patriots. They're trying to make it 13 straight. 3rd and 3, Brady to throw. Throwing down the sideline, and it's incomplete. Larry centers out of the backfield, covered by Bullock. And we are looking at a 51-yard field goal from here, should Belichick decide to go that route.
I think it's an interesting decision. What do you do? Do you go for it on 4th down, or do you punt it? It looks like he's going to go for it. There are a lot of different scenarios here. Could they try to fake them, draw them off sides? Probably not with Tom Brady in the shotgun.
There's all kinds of confusion on the Tennessee defense.
If you're confused, call a timeout. It looks like they finally got lined up.
4th and 3. Brady looks to this side, throws, has his man, complete inside the 30-yard line. Troy Brown, 1st down.
Well, when we talked to Troy Brown on Thursday, he came back from injury, and he says, I've come back, and what I do is I take pressure off the other receivers on 3rd down. On 3rd down in tough situations, Tom Brady is going to try to find Troy Brown one-on-one in the slot, just breaks out real quick. He's against Lance Schulters. Again, that's tough for a safety.
This is Kevin Falk, and Falk to about the 28 or the 27-yard line. Clock continues to move as we come up on 4:45 to play.
Oh, that was some big 1st down. Now you're the Patriots. You control the clock, the situations. You can force it in, or do you just try to get another 1st down and get in position for a field goal?
Adam Vinatieri trying to stay loose. Second and 8. And we get a timeout.
Titans confused again.
The Titans use their 2nd timeout here in the 2nd half. 4:21 to play, 4th quarter.
Searching other websites for low fares? Better get comfortable. Just go to Southwest.com for Southwest Airlines $39 to $99 internet specials when you purchase by January 19th.
You are now free to move about the country.
I would have gone vanilla with that sweater.
Ice cream, $3.
I think I would have parked a little closer.
Gas, $22.
Whoa. I think...
Haircut, $30.
What? I would have looked out for the water main. But that's just me.
Monday morning quarterbacks, priceless. There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's MasterCard.
I would have double-bagged it.
I said, Joe, think of the family. It's comfortable. Not too big, not too small. Got a DVD. End of discussion.
I said, Liz, we need a man's SUV. I mean, this thing tows like a son of a gun, and it's got a Hemi. Done deal.
The all-new Durango. Big size, smooth ride, Hemi power.
And Joe completely understood.
Liz finally saw it my way. Soda?
The all-new Dodge Durango, starting under $26,600.
Next Saturday on CBS, Star Search is back with a brand new twist. Sea Challengers take on past champions. Arsenio Hall hosts the all-new Star Search next Saturday at 8/7 Central on CBS. Adam Vinatieri trying to stay loose, trying to stay warm, much like the rest of us.
Look at that, 14 and 19 on game winning or tying field goals. That's pretty good, because I'm sure a lot of those field goals have been of the long kind.
It'd be about a 45-yard field goal attempt from here. Brady to throw. Gets time over the middle, little behind his intended receiver Graham.
That's a perfect throw by Tom Brady. Daniel Graham is running across the field, and Tom Brady on purpose throws it to his back shoulder, because if he leads him, Lance Schulters is going to cut in front and go for the interception. So the quarterback had a good view. He saw what was going to happen, tried to pull the tight end up, but Daniel Graham not quite able to do it.
Brady's numbers on 3rd down. This is 3rd and 8.
Big 3rd down.
Down the middle, wide open, and a diving catch, and he dropped the ball. Daniel Graham made the dive, looked like he had it, and dropped it.
And the only reason this ball is incomplete, Tom Brady is under pressure. Look at him. Kevin Carter beat his blocker, gets inside, and Daniel Graham not able to come up with the catch. Comes down the field. It's a zone defense. Nobody covering him. He's in the open spot. Tom Brady tries to hit him. Tough catch for Daniel Graham.
Vinatieri from 46 yards out. This is for the New England lead on its way. And good. He curled it just inside the left upright and just over the crossbar.
Greg, you said it right. This is about as far as it could go. It looked like he got a little bit of the turf. The ball never really got up in the air. Just goes inside and really only makes it by a couple yards in length. And he knows it's close. Look at the body language.
I think Adam knew it was good before anyone else did.
Well, the kicker always knows.
.406 on the clock. Now, perhaps the most important aspect of this game right now is not that Tennessee gets the football back, but they only have one timeout remaining.
Well, one timeout, plenty of time. Kevin Carter almost saved the moment for the Tennessee Titans by pressuring Tom Brady, but Adam Vinatieri comes through with the big kick.
That's Justin McCarron standing inside his own 5-yard line. Vinatieri, of course, the hero of Super Bowl 36.
I don't know if you and I have ever seen him miss a big kick.
This is McCarron from the 9. And wrestled down before he gets to the 25-yard line. Boy, you talk about big kicks from Adam Vinatieri in the postseason. Go back to the AFC divisional playoff in 01 against Oakland. 45-yard field goal ties the game at 13. And then in overtime from 23 yards out, he gave the Patriots a 16-13 win. And we were talking about Super Bowl 36 against St. Louis. The 48-yarder as time ran out to give the Patriots a 20-17 win and the championship. And just moments ago, Vinatieri from 46 yards away. Ooh. That looks closer every time we see it.
Well, we keep showing different angles. He'll miss it here in a minute.
McNair from the shotgun at his own 24. All kinds of time. Throws it out here, and that's complete, and across the 30 to the 34 is Justin McCarron.
Boy, what does that say about Tennessee's offensive line? They are tremendous pass blockers. Obvious passing situation. Steve McNair must have held the football for 7 to 8 seconds at least. Finally, somebody gets open.
Line of scrimmage is the 35. It's a first down. You see the game-winning drives in Steve McNair's football history.
Well, he had one last week against the Baltimore Ravens.
Stepping up, looking downfield, and throws. Oh, what a catch. And that is ruled a completion at the 47-yard line. Drew Bennett in a crowd.
Well, we got to see this on replay for a couple reasons. One, the catch is phenomenal. The football gets away from Steve McNair. I don't know why he threw it. Drew Bennett, 1 foot down, gets the other foot down on the player. Terrific play by Drew Bennett.
And it looks like, let's see, we're going to get a challenge from Bill Belichick. So Bill Carollo.
New England is challenged to the ruling on the field. There was a reception. We'll review the play.
Bill Carollo will move to the hooded monitor and check it out as we take one more look at it. McNair throwing. Count the New England defenders. 2 of them with another in the vicinity. And Drew Bennett, and I'm sure one of the questions is going to be whether or not he had possession as he fell out of bounds.
Can't tell from that angle if he did get his foot down from behind. This is going to be a better shot.
Boy, whether it's ruled a catch or not, what a phenomenal effort by Drew Bennett.
Could you tell, Greg, with that shot? I couldn't tell either.
So as coaches look on, Bill Carollo goes to the monitor. Let's take another look. McNair just throws it. And there is the grab.
And it, you know, Greg, it looks, you have to think maybe it hit the ground. We're going to have to see it. Watch the grass. The left foot. He has to get both feet down. Hit the defender. That's no good. That would be out of bounds. You know, too, let's watch Drew Bennett. You know, there's so many things you get replays like this. See if he continues to have the football in his grasp. Does he control it? He's got it. It's moving a little, but he still is in control.
Question is, does he have control when it counts when his feet are coming down?
Yes, it looked to me he's got control. The football can move. People think it cannot move around. It can. As long as he's in control, it looks like he is.
And I thought if he has control, I thought his feet were down.
Boy, I tell you what, that was some terrific here. But let's look at it from behind. This is the best view, I think. Yes, that was a good shot. You could see his toe just touch the ground. I thought it looked like he was inbounds.
Here we go.
After reviewing the play, it's been determined the receiver possessed the ball and had both feet inbounds. The play stands is called a completion. New England is charged with the first timeout.
Phil, have you noticed we get these kinds of things when we visit Foxborough in January?
Well, you know what? That was the last shot that we saw from the truck. That was the best shot of all. You could finally really determine that Drew Bennett did get that other foot down. The toe just hit inside.
New England is charged with a timeout. They're down to 2.
And again, Greg, the football can move when a receiver is catching it as long as he has control.
McNair from the shotgun. Steps up again on the run. Midfield, 45. Bulls his way close to the 40-yard line and a first down.
Oh, man, Steve McNair, you must go low when you see him running like that. He is so big and so strong, but now New England anxious to get to the passer. And when you get too anxious, what do? You get out of your rush lanes You allow the quarterback to step forward. If you make Steve McNair go side to side, he can't outrun you. But when he steps forward, that's when he can really be a factor.
.232 to play. McNair over the middle. This is Mason to the 33. Gary Anderson, remember, hit a 46-yard field goal to beat Baltimore, and McNair is limping.
Well, that could be, I don't know what. He probably got it on the run.
He will limp off to the side as the 2-minute warning approaches. 2 minutes to play in Foxborough. A trip to the AFC title game on the line. It's a 3-point game.
There's a feeling in my heart that I can't explain. Is this love? The look in your eyes I just can't explain. Is this love? If I lose myself out to blame. So tomorrow, will you feel the same? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love?
So just when I'm thinking, isn't there a car out there I could get excited about? Wham! There's this car with all this stuff. Then as I'm thinking, now here's a car I could see myself in. Wham! There's this other car with all this stuff. Then just as I'm thinking, how could this possibly get any sweeter?
The all-new Mazda 3 and Mazda 3 5-door.
So.
Rethink what's possible.
The first rule of investing, diversify. A good way to do it? Spiders. Spiders are all the stocks of the S&P 500 in one share. Instant diversification. Low fees and tax efficient too. Spiders, listed on the American Stock Exchange. Details at amex.com/SPY.
A teacher was the prime suspect in a bizarre murder. Now a secret will lead to a shocking discovery.
Well, there must have been a reason you were investigated.
New Cold Case, CBS Sunday.
Monday, Dave's all new with Everybody Loves Raymond star Patricia Heaton, plus Kate Bosworth. And Tuesday, don't miss New York Knicks president Isaiah Thomas. Dave's all new all this week.
2 minutes to play here in Foxborough. Gary Anderson, a season-long 46 yards. It's where the ball would have to be for him to attempt another. And that 46-yarder was last week against the Baltimore Ravens.
I think if it's over 40 yards, you'll see Craig Hentrick kick it. Because going this direction, it is into the wind. Even though it's not strong, it's about a 5 to 7 yard win, I think, for kickers.
Limp or no limp, McNair back on the field. Throws this side and nobody there. And McNair still limping. And there is a penalty marker.
This could be intentional grounding.
Well, here's Bill Carollo. It is intentional grounding. Not a Titan in the area.
Intentional grounding, number 9, offense, 10-yard penalty. That penalty also includes a loss of down. 3rd down.
Steve McNair is in the pocket. He's inside the tackle box. And look, when you look to the outside, nobody close to the football. No receiver within 20 yards. So that's an easy call for Bill Carollo.
The line of scrimmage. Look at McNair's numbers. We don't have a football down yet. Now we're trying to figure out exactly where the line of scrimmage is. confusion caused, I'm sure, by the cold weather.
Well, I think the Patriots thought they got cheated in the yards, but they didn't. It was a 10-yard penalty.
Bobby Hamilton wants noise from the fan.
He's getting it.
Line of scrimmage is the 43. It's a 3rd and 13. Here they come. Quick pass. Penalty marker down. To the 32 or 31 yard line is Drew Bennett. And it's going to be a hold on Tennessee.
Tennessee had the perfect play on, but because of the blitz.
Holding, 75, offense. Takedown at the line of scrimmage, 10-yard penalty, replay 3rd down.
Right guard Benji Olsen.
Benji Olsen watching. He sees the blitz. Oh, boy. I don't know. I could not see the takedown. Watch the right guard. Well, he does grab him and pulls him down. Tough call, though, in that situation.
3rd and 23. Here they come again. McNair throws this side. It is caught by Bennett, and he is out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. That is about 11 or 12 yards short of a 1st down.
Well, what a throw by Steve McNair. Under pressure. Another sideline catch by a tall, talented receiver. Drew Bennett, good job of catching it. Good job of getting his feet down.
4th and 12. And the Tennessee Titans season on the line right here. Jeff Fisher wants that 3rd and final timeout right now.
Good call. Rethink it. Get ready in case they give you an all-out blitz. Have a play that allows you to give the quarterback a chance against the blitz, and if they don't, have a play that can get down the field to pick up the 1st down.
All-out blitz is what we've seen from the New England Patriots the last 5 or 6 consecutive plays. Is there any reason to stop doing that now?
Yeah, to be a little afraid of Steve McNair moving and throwing the football down the field.
Well, remember what Rodney Harrison told us. He said he's a very smart quarterback. He throws the ball down the field, and he doesn't care if his guy is covered. He just throws it up.
Well, he trusts his wide receivers. And
well, we are under the 2-minute warning, and we're told now that that last catch by Drew Bennett is being reviewed by the officials upstairs.
Well, this timeout could end up hurting the Tennessee Titans. I thought it was close if Drew Bennett got his feet down. Let's watch it. He makes the catch. Did he catch the football? Did he have the catch? This is left foot. Down, down. It's good. Wow. Boy, good shot, I think, of showing that Drew Bennett had controlled the football and got both feet down.
That Drew Bennett has some future as a sideline dancer, doesn't he?
Well, Drew Bennett was at one time a quarterback at UCLA. I remember, Greg, years ago, we went down there in preseason, and they're telling me about him going, yeah, we're going to make him a wide receiver. And I'm just thinking, it won't work. You know, that's too tough of a transition. I think he played 1 year at wide receiver at UCLA, did pretty good, and has really kind of been a project, but he has come through for the Tennessee Titans.
I think both these teams have performed remarkably well under the circumstances. You were telling me in that frigid game at Soldier Field in Chicago, when the Giants played the Chicago Bears, you thought you were going to go out there and take on Mother Nature, weren't you?
Oh, yeah, I ran out there, no sleeves on, no gloves. And about 5 minutes later, I ran as fast as I ever have in my whole life to run in and get more clothes on and get some gloves to keep warm.
Here's Bill Carollo, who has made his decision.
After reviewing the play, the receiver possessed and caught the ball with both feet inbounds. The play stands as a catch. 4th down.
Boy, this has been an interesting drive with a couple of reviews and a couple of penalties. And we still come to 4th and 12.
And Greg, when you talk about an all-out blitz, what that means is if there are 6 offensive players who can block defensive players, then the Patriots send one more than you have.
The Titans, 13-4 on the season. Does it come to a close here tonight? McNair needs the 30-yard line for a first down. Here they come. Harrison, he throws it up. Bennett coming back for it, had it, and dropped it. Drew Bennett had a legitimate shot at catching this pass under a lot of duress from defenders, couldn't come down with it.
I think first off, the blitz by the Patriots, they get Rodney Harrison free to the quarterback. Drew Bennett probably thought they were going to be there quicker than they were. He tried to snatch it out of the air, and it just goes off his hands. And good hustle by Asante Samuel to not allow Drew Bennett to get a second chance to catch the football.
Amazing, isn't it? The miraculous catches Drew Bennett has come up with tonight. And that one bounced off 2 hands and fell incomplete.
What a job by Steve McNair. Just, Greg, you said it before. He just heaved it up, gave his player a chance. Drew Bennett saw it before the defender did, stopped, came back, had the chance to make the catch, but didn't do it.
You know, what an opening day to this divisional playoff round. The double overtime game in St. Louis. These 2 teams within 3 points, under 2 minutes to play, and there are still 2 more games to be played tomorrow.
Well, I tell you one thing you got to say right away. The visiting team in both of the games today have been tremendous. Carolina winning, Tennessee coming here and playing so well for a team that's rested, and it's at 14-2 during the season.
Antoine Smith stacked up right across the 40-yard line, and now Tennessee will call its 3rd and final timeout. Last chance that the Titans have to stop the clock. Tomorrow here on CBS, it'll be Indianapolis against the Kansas City Chiefs. Peyton Manning, what an outstanding performance against the Denver Broncos last week against the Chiefs and Priest Holmes. Everyone expects this game to be something of a track meet.
Well, it could be high scoring. It looks like they're going to get pretty good weather too. Look at these 2 guys. They're both had tremendous seasons throwing football. When I think of this game, I think, can the Indianapolis Colts get the emotional feeling going that they had last week? And Greg, probably not, because the Kansas City Chiefs didn't beat them up 2 weeks ago like the Denver Broncos had done to them.
And we know those Kansas City Chiefs, however bad they may look on the road, they are terrific in Arrowhead Stadium.
Offense and defense for the Kansas City Chiefs is better at home, of course, like you said, than it is on the road.
The other game on tap tomorrow, the Green Bay Packers, the Philadelphia Eagles.
And you know, one other thing about that Kansas City Chiefs game, everything that the Indianapolis Colts fans did to, that's a great shot of Steve McNair and Drew Bennett, they did to the Denver Broncos, Peyton Manning is going to experience all that noise himself tomorrow in Kansas City.
And Brady finally takes a knee.
Well, you know, they shouldn't be upset. The New England Patriots shouldn't be. Tom Brady stood behind there. This game is not over. He's trying to buy some extra time.
Meanwhile, the clock continues to move. 1:15.
You know, if you're going to take a knee, you got to protect yourself too.
But you know, these teams, the thing that they most respect about each other is that they're both physically and mentally tough football teams.
Well, it was a lot of fun to watch.
Rodney Harrison, for so many years a San Diego Charger, so excited about the prospects of this New England Patriots team and about being a member. Brady will take the snap. Titans cannot stop the clock. And again, some hard feelings. And look at Jeff Fisher pointing to the clock. Well, it's been a frustrating night for Jeff Fisher and the Tennessee Titans. But when all is said and done, they're going to come out on the short end of this divisional playoff game.
Well, there's a difference in the clocks, Greg, for about 3 seconds. So New England can let it run down, take a delay of game, and then try to run 3 seconds off the clock.
That's exactly what they'll do. A delay of game here. And 3 seconds remain on the game clock.
Well, I definitely would not punt the football. Bill Belichick is not going to punt the football. Do you take your quarterback, take the snap, run backwards, fall down? 3 seconds, I think you can handle it.
You certainly don't want to turn the ball over at this end of the field.
Or do you take it, and do you hand it to a running back and to have him stand up and let everybody hit him, and by the time he hits the ground, the 3 seconds, of course, should be over.
Sure, you New York Giants are good at handing the ball off to a running back late in the game.
That's right. 1978.
Richard Seymour, the newly engaged Richard Seymour. I was talking to him. He and his fiancee Tanya are going to get married in May. Here it is. Brady going to drop back and throw it, and that's the perfect way to do it. Falls incomplete, and the game is over. The Tennessee Titans, a valiant effort on the road here in Foxborough, comes up short. The Patriots have won 13 straight for Phil Simms and Armin Gutsayan. Greg Gumbel saying so long from Gillette Stadium. Our final score, the Patriots 17, the Titans 14. Stay tuned. Jim Nantz and Company and the Subway post-game show comes your way next. Thanks for joining us, everyone. You've been watching the NFL on CBS.
Introducing Subway's new Atkins-friendly wraps, like the savory chicken bacon ranch wrap and the turkey and bacon melt wrap. Packed with all the delicious taste you'd expect from Subway, but with under 11 net carbs, they'll help you satisfy your low-carb goals. As for your other goals, like avoiding your in-laws indefinitely, well, there you're on your own. The new Atkins-friendly wraps from Subway. Good, so you don't always have to be.
Subway presents Fresh Starts, a look at teams trying to turn heads this postseason. Subway, eat fresh. The Chiefs have set their sights on the Super Bowl, with Trent Green leading the AFC's top-ranked offense. Tony Gonzalez led all tight ends in receiving this year, while Priest Holmes set a single-season record with 27 rushing touchdowns. The Chiefs will need all their offensive weapons tomorrow as they're seeking their first playoff win in 10 years.
What can a seaplane teach us about financial advisors? The best ones take you where others can't. At Wachovia Securities, we learn from the world around us. Because regardless of conditions, investment opportunities can be found. Together, we can achieve uncommon results. Wachovia Securities.
The Subway post-game show is sponsored by Subway. Good, so you don't always have to be. Subway, eat fresh.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz. Welcome to the Subway post-game show. We invite you to join us again tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern Time, another edition of the NFL Today. Dan, Dion, and Boomer will join me, as well as our special guest, Shannon Sharp. That leads into Indianapolis against Kansas City, another round here of the AFC divisional playoff. So today we've seen New England put Tennessee in a deep freeze, and Carolina corral the Rams in a second overtime period. Very exciting day indeed. We'll see you tomorrow. Jim Nantz, good night from New York.
We were on this low-carb diet together.
No, Peter.
I saw you at Subway ordering a sandwich.
It's okay. It's a new Atkins carb-controlled wrap.